and welcome to the Hired Gun podcast with your host, the Hired Gun. First, like, subscribe, share. How you guys doing, y'all? I told you I was going to change this camera, and I did. You know, not the best quality, but it'll work. It'll work, and then that's what I was looking for, something that's working, and this is focus. So here we are. So first, like, subscribe, share. Alright, y'all. So NXT happened last night, and I can say that I was very, very surprised at what happened yesterday. Alright, not so much with over winning, but with over leaving. With over with over leaving and doing his own thing. Not his own thing, but leaving NXT. All right. Speaking of leaving, Tommaso Ciampa is leaving WWE. Nah, is he taking a break, or is he going somewhere else? If he's taking a break, okay, he probably be back. If he's going to somewhere else, listen, we can't look at everybody who's had success when they leave WWE, because some haven't. Like, some has gotten lost in the shuffle. Like Roger Strong, uh, Bobby Fish, uh, some other people. Now, I'm quite sure he sees people like I'm quite sure he sees people like Sutton Benjamin, who's in that 40 who's in that 40 uh, situation that, hey, if I go there, I could be like that. I don't have to win all the time, but I can win. I can live like a monster, like I used to, you know. And that or he can look at Ricochet, and Ricochet's winning. He has his own group, and you know, Ricochet don't win all the time, but he wins enough to be, you know, credible. Like people know who he is, you know. Like people know that he's a contender, you know. All right, and that's probably what Ricochet. I mean, Tommaso Ciampa won, but once I can go back to Tommaso Ciampa in a minute. Let me go back to Open Finley. So Open Finley, winning, and then uh, vacating the belt afterwards was a nice touch. Like he got the Austria treatment. Alright. But my only knock uh, uh my only knock on that is the fact that him being back, like him, sorry y'all, him uh getting that treatment, meaning he should have never lost the rookie starts. All right, and then if you think about it, you know the promos leading up to Ricky starts Ricky Saints in his rematch, you would think that Ricky didn't beat over. You would think he didn't beat him. You, that's who he got the belt from. Right? So, like, honestly, he just should like if and then now that we know what we know, he should have never lost the belt to him. Alright? Because of the fact that hold on y'all. So the fact that if people don't do that and get that treatment and get called up, and we knew that Over was getting called up eventually. Combos, Oh boy. We knew that he was going to get called up. Cause you seen the trailers for him on SmackDown, and you seen the trailers for him on Raw. So it was happening. It was happening. Alright? And then there was like the reason I say that Ricky should have never beat him, because think about this now. Now Ricky's the only person who stayed in NXT, because NXT called up everybody. It's kind of scary how many people got called up right now. Like NXT doesn't look real different this week. All right, because they even called up Late Monroe because she got banned from NXT. Meaning she can just go to SmackDown or Raw now. All right, and then there's rumors that Juicy J uh, is getting called up too. So you don't have anybody. Like you don't have a lot of people now, because they get a whole call up now. Now there are some people coming in. Well, not calling. There are some people. There are some free agencies that is happening. David Finn is out there, which is a possibility. He comes to WWE. He comes to WWE. Matt Taven's out there right now. All right. Um, TNA didn't sign everybody they're supposed to sign, so there's that. So you can bring people in for this situation. You can bring people in to make this work. You can bring people in to freshen up the brand. Like the only two people who didn't get called up was Ricky Starks, Ricky Saints and Ethan Page. They are the only two who haven't gotten called up. And Tony D. So what I think is going to happen is Tony D is going to get to go. Is it the Ricky Saint or Tony D? One of ain't no way around that one. Around that one now. The men's division was already uh, subpar. Then you take over Trick and um, Evans, like you destroyed your men's division after that. All right, you don't you already didn't have a strong man division as it is, but now you're plucking what you had. All right, and now for the women's, you're plucking that here too. All right, and that was the strongest of what you had. You know, so now you got to rebuild. And with the women per se, you still stock there. You still have stock there. The man, you have to go get some stuff from the indies, like you really do, because the system that you have right now is not strong enough. It didn't pan out right away. All right, but now let's get to over. Where does he go? Where does he go? Does he go to Raw? Does he go to SmackDown? Like, if he goes to SmackDown, there's a built-in story already there with Drew. 'Cause I don't think Drew's winning that belt Friday. And if he does, short term, short term, right there. All right, but there's a built-in story right there, because Drew interfered in the title match. I mean, not title match, the match he had with Cody. Okay, so there's a built-in story right there, like a built-in story for real, right there. All right, so like you can use that, you can capitalize on that. If he goes to Raw, you got then you have to make sure there's something there for him, and not just want him there because of the fact that you struck gold with him. Now you got to protect him. You have to protect over that, all right? And I don't mean protect as in uh, he fights here, he fights there. I mean, like he fights somebody and then there's a DQ. All right, so he doesn't lose. Nah, nah, nah. You keep him from the people you don't want him to fight, or you keep him from the people you don't want him to lose to. Okay, okay. You keep him from the people you don't want him to lose to. Right, right. Like you keep him from Gunther. You keep him from Braun. CM Punk. After that, it gets dicey. After that, because after that, Oprah shouldn't lose to anybody after that. He shouldn't. Like, I can say keep him away from Bronson Reed too, right? But that's being nice. But you keep him from the people that you are pushing and don't want him touching. Because Oprah should be anybody in front of him. Oprah should now on SmackDown. You keep him away from Cody. You keep him away from Jacob Fatu. You keep him away from Trick, but for Trick, not for Over. Not from not from Trick. You don't keep him away from. You don't keep Over away from Trick because you're afraid that Over's gonna lose to Trick, because that's not the case here. Which what happened with Trick Williams was gold. Was gold. He does. Like, I'm never gonna say Trick Williams does not look like a superstar. That is not my problem with Trick Williams. Ever. Ever. So I'm never gonna tell you that he doesn't look like a superstar. That's not what that's not what's the problem with Trick Williams. Because he looks like a bona fide superstar. He has the entrance. He talking to Mike. He has the look, all right, and that works. And the last Friday was great for him. It really was. He stood out like a superstar. All right, so like good for Trick Williams, but you don't keep Over from Trick because you're afraid that Trick is gonna beat him. No, you keep Over from Trick because you don't want Over to beat him. Like, I can count on one hand how many wrestlers should beat Over. One, one hand, one hand. All right, and oh, okay, you keep him away from Roman too. You keep him away from Roman because Roman, even though Roman has put over people, we don't need Roman losing any momentum that he has. Like, he's put over enough people, right? So it is what it is after that. But you keep him away from Roman. You just do. You just do. Now. Again, I believe he should go to Raw, then SmackDown. I mean, I believe he should go to SmackDown then Raw. I do, because again, there's a built-in story with Over going to SmackDown. There's no story for him to go to Raw. None. Like, not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. All right, but and then there's an extra hour to play with Over on SmackDown. You know, like it just is. Now, now, who now? We'll see what happens when he gets there because I don't think he's going straight to his show. I think he's gonna be at the Rumble, which the Rumble's soon. The Rumble's January 31st. So the Rumble's soon, soon. Like we're headed in the WrestleMania season soon, soon. Alright, but and then but you have to protect Over. Over should Over should get the treatment that Over should get the treatment that Gunther got. Like Gunther has lost to Cody, CM Punk, Jey Uso, Sammy. That's it. But these wins, I mean these wins that people got on him, is spread out. It's spread out, and it's not. There's not. There's not a constant losing. You know, It- there's not a back-to-back loss. All right, and that's what you need. Now, starting off, Over shouldn't lose any. Over shouldn't lose a damn match. He shouldn't. He shouldn't lose a damn match, and that's the truth. He shouldn't lose not one damn match. Going to the main roster, he should dominate, like straight up dominate. But I'm gonna end the show with that. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Make sure y'all watch wrestling. Uh, this is the High Gun. God bless. Love you. I'm out.